Are we back? I just woke up and had an insane headache. So, but I wanted to do this video real quick because I wanted to update on the SPY chart. 2 videos ago, I put these arrows on here, kind of giving an idea of what I thought SPY was going to do. It did happen. It just way later than I thought. I thought it was going to happen right away, but it tried to actually push higher in the morning. And I knew this was going to sell off because it's just, you can just tell by this pattern here that this hadn't resolved itself just yet, just based on the distance here. We're going to see another move like that. It's just how the market moves. But it did kind of try to bounce where I was saying, the weekly pivot. It actually ended up going a little past to the daily S3 and then tried to bounce right back up to this. What this was a previous weekly close, and then in the after hours it sold off again. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen on Monday. It just kind of depends if we gap up or not. So if we gap up, we'd have to gap this 370, basically just 374, and hold to go higher. But I imagine if we did gap 374, we're going to stay in this range for a day or so. I don't see gapping 374 and then in one day busting all these resistance levels. What's more likely is we actually stay here or gap down. I don't think we gap 365, but I mean anything's possible. But I think we're headed back down to these. These are monthly support levels. I think we're headed back down to like 355, maybe even as low as like 347 eventually, before we start heading back up again. Because we'll see. I mean, like I said, if it gaps this 374, we could start trying to reverse and go higher. But we'd have to get over. This is a quarterly close right here, 383. So we'd have to get over that to start heading way back up. But you got a lot of resistance there, but you also have a lot of support underneath. So once the move is done, I think we eventually just start going higher. As far as indicators go, I'm putting these all in the description, and it's just all it's all pivot levels really. I mean, I don't really care about, like I said in some of these other videos, I don't care about RSIs and MACDs and whatnots. Maybe they could help. I don't know. If I had a MACD on here, would this mean anything to me? Not really. It doesn't. I would have sold. I would have sold this short anyways if I played SPY. But I don't need the MACD to confirm it or anything. But so let's see. So if we gap up, I imagine it's going to be something like this. This is what I would like to see. Yeah, maybe like right there, depending on what the pivot levels look like for Monday. And then if we're lower, this will be a support right there. And if we're underneath, you'd probably see some chop in these levels before we head lower, and then head lower to this. So I'll leave these arrows here. We'll see. I'll see if I'm right. But I imagine chop here, and I don't see this bouncing. Just one little level there. So this thing will probably chill there for a bit and then crater lower. But my hope is this. So these are my 2 scenarios here really. And then big level here. We'll just put this on here. Big level is going to be this. Let's just call it 350. See if we eventually hit that. So there's the SPY. What else is going on here? Doge getting absolutely obliterated. I did a video last night showing this little triangle, and then as soon as I went to bed, it was like it had already broken down and cratered. Now it's creating another one. I don't know where it resolves itself. I mean, it looks like it's just kind of setting up right underneath this support. So I mean, it's probably down again. Probably wants to come back into this yearly pivot. Because I mean, this whole thing was totally a pump, and it's totally overbought. Everybody thinks that Dogecoin is going to go to $1, you can 100x your money, or go to $5 and 500x your money. That's just not going to happen. If you guys do the math, which I did last night, Dogecoin was about $6 billion market cap last night. If you 100x that, so now you've got $6 billion into a $600 billion market cap just to go to $1. So that would be about what Bitcoin is worth. So it would go from not top 20 to like top 2. But anyways, all right, guys, like, subscribe, and leave a comment.